Boy King Down 225 coming at you with another reactionary video. So hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom. Y'all don't know how I feel about this war between Russia and Ukraine. Like I said in the beginning, like everybody else, I thought, oh man, here we go Russia again. They being aggressive, the aggressive person. They trying to be dominating, trying to take over somebody's country. But the more and more and more and more news leak out about Ukrainian behavior, I have a warning for all people of color. I'm not here to tell nobody what they can and they can't do. But as for me, I'm not going over there fighting for no Nazis. Sorry. Peace Corps advises black volunteers they may be called the N-word by Ukrainian refugees. Yeah, that's right. You heard that right. Man, they're from MTO, Media Takeout News. And sometimes you got to take that shit with a grain of salt. So I had to go do my little research to see if this is true. Is this really on the Peace Corps website? This is what MTO News say. If you are black and are thinking about volunteering to help the people from Ukraine, be careful. I'm a good person. I believe you're supposed to help all people. But going to fight, going to war, man, no. MTO News learned that the Peace Corps website explained that black people are likely to face pretty blatant and possible dangerous forms of racism from Ukrainian refugees. Man, like I say, you got to take what media take out sometimes with a grain of salt. They be hitting me sometimes. So I had to go straight directly to the Peace Corps website. And this is what it says on its Volunteer Voices page. Possible consideration for African Americans or black volunteers. Volunteer Voices. People of color face many challenges living in Ukraine as a Peace Corps volunteer. However, African Americans will confront they got it up here for trans people, people of color, lesbian people, all the issues they might have to deal with. But they say specifically, however, African Americans will confront far more complicated issues. For modern parts of Ukraine, African Americans are part of the community and day-to-day life. However, there are many Ukrainians who have never seen a black person before. Gosh, I bothered to think they would have preconceived notions about black people. Their understanding of African American culture is fueled by the media and African stereotypes. Oh, okay. You will generate lots of interest and curious stares. So these stares can make you uncomfortable and annoy. Ukrainians' initial perception of you may be that you are from Africa. It does not help if they understand that you are. It does help if they understand that you are an American, and the training in PST will help you consider ways that you will engage with these assumptions. It is not uncommon for Ukrainians to refer to African Americans as N-word. Volunteers of color may be called a monkey or may see children's games with blackface. Be aware of the history of dehumanization of people of African descent may help be aware of the history of dehumanization of people of African descent. So they've been doing this? May help inform where this come from. It does not justify it. It will be at your discretion to determine the intent. No matter the intent, staff recognize the impact that hearing that word may invoke hurt and anger. If you view it as unlearned, something the person has never been exposed to, it may be an opportunity for you to educate or to peace that person. We are here to support your successful service, and these comments and images can be a huge distraction and obstruction to you. Know that Peace Corps staff is here to support and encourage you. Do not hesitate to remove yourself from such situations. You are not expected to be subject to such treatment. You can also find support and understanding from other African American Peace Corps volunteers serving in Ukraine. Any volunteer staff member who experienced racism, blah, blah, blah. So, man, look, all your dirty business is coming out here in the wash, Ukraine. Like, I believe life is precious. I don't want to see nobody hurt, injured. I don't think war shit exists. But I'd be damned if America commit my people's lives to the people who don't respect them or really care for them. You know, I done made buku videos of this. So I don't want to hear no motherfucking tweets. I don't want to see no black people on Twitter or Facebook talking about what's going on in Ukraine. Again, it's a travesty, a tragedy, but that's that people business. Hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom.